Hi guys! So this Bowie inspired look is actually part of my I Am Freedom Makeup Awards challenge. I've split the videos to keep them as short as possible, so let's get started. I'm starting off with my magical David Bowie mullet. First thing I'm going to do is prime my face using the priming water. As this is part of my Freedom challenge, all the products I'll be using are by Freedom Makeup. Once the priming water's dry, I'm then going in with the oil control base. To conceal my dark circles and any blemishes, I'm using the Correct and Conceal palette. And I'm buffing that in with a sponge. To get the Thin White Dukes complexion, I'm using the Pro Matte Foundation in 02 mixed with the Pro Strobe Cream. I'm applying this in thick layers because I want to look as pale as possible. I'm literally just packing it on until I look like a ghost. To set the foundation, I'm using the highlight colour from the Medium 01 contour set. Once I've finished packing on the powder with a sponge, I'm just buffing it out with a large fluffy brush. I'm then priming my eyes with the Pro Eye Primer. To block out my eyebrows, I'm just filling them in with concealer. For the eyes, I'll be using a mixture of shadows from different Freedom palettes. First, I'm using the red from the Fairy Doll palette on the inner corners of my eyes. I'm then blending that up towards the brow bone with the dark pink from the Chasing Rainbows palette. Along my crease, I'm going back in with that red and I'm making it look really prominent so my eyes look kind of sunken in. I'm packing on the red in the corners of my eyes to add some more depth. I'm then bringing that red... hold on girl, stop that tutorial. What is this face? As I was saying, I'm bringing that red eyeshadow underneath my bottom lash line. To highlight the brow bone, I'm using a white eyeshadow. On top of the white, I'm using the Brighton Pro Highlight. I've brought a little bit of that red eyeshadow down the sides of my nose. I've only dusted it on lightly because I don't want it to be like a full-on crazy nose contour. I'm then highlighting down the centre and the tip of my nose. To contour my temples, I'm using the Pink and Baked palette and I'm building up different shades of blushes. Bowie's highlight is really strong, so I'm just using a white eyeshadow and really packing that on. On the top of that white eyeshadow, I'm using the highlighter from the Pro Strobe palette. I'm then contouring my cheeks using blusher and red eyeshadow. I want the contouring to be really strong and angular, so I'm using a piece of card to help me do that. I'm then going back in with the white eyeshadow for some extreme highlighting. To add more depth to my face, I'm using a dark brown contour colour from the Strobe palette. I'm also using that to create shadows at the sides of my mouth to create a more masculine face shape. I'm curling my natural eyelashes and using the Full Volume mascara. To create the lightning bolt, I'm first using the red wine lipstick on a flat angled brush just to draw the outline. Using the foiled blue from the Chasing Rainbows palette and the finishing spray, I'm mixing them together to create a blue paste. Adding finishing spray to a foiled eyeshadow will intensify the colour and make it brighter. I'm then filling in the rest of the lightning bolt using the lipstick as a base. To have more control over the shape, I'm then using the lipstick on a flat angled brush. To set the lipstick, I'm using the red eyeshadow from the Fairy Doll palette. I'm really packing that shadow on because I want the red lightning bolt to be as intense as possible. Bowie's lightning bolt seems to have like a gold reflective pigment over it, so I'm using the highlighter from the Bronzed and Baked palette. To add the black lines separating the red and the blue, I'm using the Pro Liquid Liner. I'm just popping it on the back of my hand and using it on a flat angle brush. I'm adding more mascara to my lashes using the Pro Lengthen mascara. To give me that Bowie jaw shape, I'm using a mixture of red and black eyeshadows. I'm sucking in my cheeks and filling in the dimples with a light grey eyeshadow. It will give me that masculine jaw shape and make it look like my dimples are hollowed out. For the lips, I'm applying the Sooner or Later lipstick. I'm then using a lip brush to line my lips with the lipstick Whispers. On top of that, I'm patting on some highlighter from the Bronzed and Baked palette. So that's pretty much it for this Bowie tutorial. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!